Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tennis Inside Out. It's an all-Italian quarterfinal, the Battle of the Matteos. Who is going to succeed and make it officially an all-Italian semi-final? Incredible, just incredible how good the Italians are at the moment in the world of tennis. And yeah, it's just so fascinating to see that these two have never played against one another before. So it's a first encounter. And they're about to flick the coin for serve and return and which side they're going to pick. But yeah, it's a first encounter and the roof is closed. So that's an indication that perhaps there's a bit of rain forecasted. Just been explained the rules. Wow, it's the first, incredible. I mean, I think for Berrettini, this is just fantastic. The last time he participated in Roland Garros was in 2021. Now he's in the quarterfinal. I think Arnaldi is such an amazing player. This guy has got a never die attitude and has played 4.5 hours more than Berrettini. That's a full-on five-setter extra. Is that somehow at some point going to catch up to Arnaldi? We will possibly see what's going to happen today. Starting the warm-up. Which Italian will progress to the semi-finals? Pick your player, who you think, which Matteo will make it through to the semi-finals. Berrettini has had one five-setter. That was against Comasana, the Argentinian. That was a third round match. And yeah, let's quickly entertain here. I see Remesis. Gosh. Oh, I feel for you, man. That was unbelievable. I didn't get to watch it. I was following it on my phone. And the headline was incredible. 6-3, 4-1 down, and Schneider comes back to beat the world number one. I always felt somehow that Sabalenka wasn't going to win Roland Garros. I don't know why. I mean, I've got my pointers. But yeah, I still think that the winner of the women's WTA is going to come from the bottom half. That semi-final is going to determine who's going to win this tournament. But that semi-final tomorrow, Kostyuk against Andreeva. I think the Roland Garros champion is in that semi-final. But still, that is unbelievable. I thought Sabalenka was going to make it through. I thought if she did, she is destined to make it to the final. But now it's, I can't tell you, these two lefties, Schneider and Chvalinska. It's such an interesting French Open. This, and you said it there. You said it perfectly, Remesis. This year's French Open is nuts. It's bonkers how in the women's draw there's been such unbelievable defeats. Men's draw, obviously, just looking at the best players who've been knocked out, it hasn't though, how can I say this? Even though these players, these big names, haven't progressed far in this tournament, we're still seeing top tennis. That match yesterday, Menchik against Fonseca, was just a perfect example. I think Zverev's going to have a tough one there. So Chris is in the chat. Remesis, you are correct. Most of the top seeds are out of the competition. Is this good for tennis as a whole? Interesting question. Oh, Ramses is very happy. He would like Marta to win this. Just looking at it now, Arnaldi has spent 4 hours and 31 minutes extra on court. Roland Garros is not meant for Zabalenka. I mean, in such a long career to only make one final, it's a little bit of a Federer-esque career, except she needs probably more Grand Slams under her belt. Is this good for tennis? I think so. I think so. I think especially that there's been such young names, young stars that are coming through. Yeah, Fonseca got knocked out, 19 years old, but 20-year-old Menchik went through. Khadar had a tough quarterfinal against Zverev, and I think he was properly schooled. Zverev, man, that match point was a stunner. Forehand on the run, winner down the line. That was something special. Yeah, Luca's back in the chat. Ozan Kabak, nice to see you again. It's Mike back at it again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. She is playing tremendous tennis. Ah, Marta, yeah. But so is Andrieva. And oh, what a blockbuster tomorrow, man. That's going to be incredible. 3 o'clock. Mm. Arnaldi to serve. Mr. First serve down the middle of the court. Ah, that's a nice one. Velvet hands. The soft hands. Double fault. Okay. Yeah, that was incredible. I think the whole game plan against Fonseca worked, and that's for other players to see that. They have to ask themselves the question: Are they able to do that? Are they able to play such an aggressive game the way almost every single point they're coming forward? Because that Fonseca looked scared most of the match. Really, most of the match, 80-90% of the match, he was just struggling with that offensive tennis. So it goes in for one return in the net. Uh, all good, all good. It looked like another double fault. So two double faults in the opening game. Ready, break points. I mean, yeah, Berrettini, Arnaldi. The scary thing about Arnaldi is that he hasn't played a single three-setter. He's had two four-setters, first and second round, and then since then he's only won five-setters. Um, does he still have enough in the tank? I mean, that's the thing. There's that backhand slice, predictable from Berrettini. Beautiful forehand out wide. Forehand down the line, lob goes up. Berrettini's inside in the small court. Smash, lob. right in the ground and right over Arnaldi's head. That's a good start for the 30-year-old. Roland Garros so far. Wow, Berrettini serves fantastic. 8.5 thus far on Roland Garros. Arnaldi 7.9. Return is weak from Berrettini. 5.5, 6.9. Ah, we should stayed up a little bit longer. But the forehand from Berrettini is strong. Didn't even need to look at the stats. Seen enough, and I'm happy for him because at Rome it just didn't work out. He was off slightly, and the fact that he's in this position quarterfinals, it's just fantastic for Italian tennis. It's phenomenal. And that's in the men's game. That's really how the Italians are dominating. There are a few good Italian players, but when I look at the women, who would you say are the best right now? The best nation, probably Ukraine. Russia is very good as well. Oh, what a backhand down the line. Berrettini was late with that forehand. That's actually kind of an interesting thought experiment now, is to go through the list and see which nation's doing the best. I mean, America was doing pretty well in the ranking list, but performing wise, yeah, I'm really seeing those Americans doing well in the Grand Slams. Um, but definitely the men, the Italians are so good, man. Corbelli, I thought that was great from Felix Auger-Aliassime to get that start, win that first set. But he's a clay court specialist. Specialist. He won Acapulco hard court. He's having a good year. Well, that's a short return inside our forehand from Berrettini inside in. Arnaldi, wow, he got there, just didn't have enough power to get it back. Standing really far back. Already, my coaching brain is seeing opportunities, uh, drop shots. Is this absolute wildest slam we've seen in years? Both women and men's draw have had huge plot twists. I like that. Yeah, yeah. Trying to think. I mean, oh, I don't remember the details of every past Grand Slam. Backhand in the net on Aldi. 2 game points. Was a return backhand. But yeah, I mean, if you look at the past and see Alcaraz winning 2 Grand Slams in a row, Nadal not so long ago got his 14th, Djokovic, there was one time Wawrinka, that was probably mad. That was like, what? Wawrinka winning Roland Garros. In between, you just see Nadal, 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 and then Wawrinka, Djokovic, Nadal, 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 Nadal. um, maybe that could have been. I mean, it'd be interesting to look at the draw of that tournament, but no, I think this is definitely the craziest in a long time. I don't know how far back you need to go because, yeah, I think in the past it was pretty much a clay court specialist that won. And you brought up an interesting point. Just thinking about Zverev, it just, to me, it's becoming more realistic now that Zverev is going to get his hands on this trophy. I can see it. It's standing out more in my imagination. Good serve. Forehand return is long. Keep in mind, it hasn't been his best shot, Berrettini. And I can kind of guess why, to be honest, right now. I want to look at this next return point. Yeah, standing very close to that baseline. Oh, oh, was that for? No ways. It wasn't even a lob. Great defense from Berrettini. That could have easily been a smash. Oh, that landed inside the court. So Arnaldi was just behind the service line and he was about to smash it and he thought, nah, it's going to go out. And it went in. Ah, oh, let first serve. Yeah, he's standing too close. He's standing too close. And I just think about Zverev now. I mean, everyone is very unique when they're returning, but my goodness, he's about a meter away from the baseline, returning a first serve. Hmm. Again, unforced error cross court. Could be nerves. Funny listening to Berrettini. He was interviewed before this match and how much he was talking about his team believing in him more than he believed in himself. I think he's got this paradigm in his mind that just he's always worried about his body if it can handle these long matches and these long tournaments. I think just generally he didn't say this, but I think like a season, because has he ever had a season where he hasn't had an injury? I mean, the last time he played Roland Garros was 2021. That's crazy. That's so long ago. Inside our forehand from Arnaldi. Backhand cross court was short. Drop shot. Berrettini gets there, and it was a beautiful forehand topspin. He kind of scooped it from low to high. Great drop shot, to be very honest. Yeah, and Arnaldi didn't expect that. At some point, you just need to stand back. He took a bit more space. Oh, I mean, the only reason why he's standing so close is to cut out the angles. Arnaldi, 194 kilometers per hour. Serve in the net. Kick into the backhand. And the backhand crosscourt goes into the tram lines. Yeah, that's what I think. Arnaldi is nervous. Like he's second guessing every shot. Yeah, he wants to. He's making a decision and then, oh no, I'm gonna do this. Maybe it'll change. I mean, looking at his scores, his previous matches, doesn't seem like he's having good starts all the time. That's Berrettini. But let's because I can't remember the scores exactly. If I look at TFO, Arnaldi won the first set 7-6. That was a tiebreak. TFO then won 7-6, 6-3. So he was already 2 sets to 1 down and came back to win 7-6, 6-4. Okay, I mean, it's not a bad start. It doesn't mean that the set is run away from him at all. Belgian, bring on. There, Arnaldi won the first set again. Looking for the ace out wide. But then he lost the second and third sets, and he came back in the fourth and fifth. That's already, there's a bit of a pattern going there. Against a nice cross court from Berrettini. Oh, beautiful backhand down the line. Incredible defense from Arnaldi. His forehand inside in the net. He's got a bit of a Rafael Khadar feel to him. Ah, I see similarities now. It just popped into my mind. Beautiful inside in from Berrettini. There's a drop shot. Arnaldi's quick. Wasn't a good drop shot. That was quick. Man, he's fast. I like where this pole is going. Yeah, when that first serve goes in, 201 kilometers per hour out wide, forehand return. Very defensive. Played high up into the air, out of bounds. Oh, great first serve. Yeah, again, forehand return blocked high. It's interesting. Berrettini is mumbling something all the time between points. He's mumbling something like he could be like praying every single moment. Great first serve down T. This time the return goes in, but that was so soft. Oh, explosive forehand cross court. Berrettini backtracking. Smash from about, what, 1.5 meters behind the baseline. Wow. Arnaldi is a fighter. Beautiful inside in forehand. Whoa. Yeah. So straight away, I can see the game plan that Berrettini needs to implement. He has to keep the point short. Arnaldi's definitely, even the scorelines are reflecting it right now, but he's definitely impressing me with his defense, how he's able during the point to turn it around, turn defense into attack. There we go, run footing, Arnaldi, and it's juice. Great first serve out wide. He's got to keep the point short. He's got to attack. He has to keep going. Is it because Rafael Khadar and Arnaldi are both skinny but have incredible rackets head speed? Ah, I don't know if it's something with their build. It's their, even their backhands are quite similar. Oh, well, the sky's drop shot. Berrettini gets it, scoops it down the line, lost his balance. And the lob. Wow, backhand volley lob right on the baseline. Um, the techniques, the movements are quite similar. Their mannerisms, their body language, the way they move, they're both skinny, yeah. I know Khadar's got this thing with his shoulders, it's just how he's built. That's fine, that's everyone's unique. And the defense, the way they defend, it's very similar. Oh wow. Ace through the center, misses Venter, 198 kilometers per hour. And 5 minutes already. These Berrettini's been serving. First serve in the net. Not slow one. Looking for the slice out wide with power. Oh, good kick serve into the body. What a return. Okay, so it was, he apologized. Arnaldi played a perfect drop shot, but it was unintentional. The ball was hit straight into his body, and he kind of blocked it like this. And almost two bounces. Berrettini was quick, though, to get there. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that Ojalyasin played in the with the roof closed. Um, it's just he's done well, but he's not a clay court specialist. He's perfect for hard court. Look at his record, US Open. Oh, that's a bad volley. Ooh, that was interesting. There were nerves right there in the wrist. Shaking his head right now. Oh yeah, something not right about that backhand volley. But no, I think it's great. I think it's important these days and fantastic. Like Wimbledon as well, that they have this technology. It keeps the tournament flowing. There's no interruptions. Yeah, great forehand winner Berrettini, hungry to win. The Italian stallion. Is he the one that's really made? He's like the pioneer. Got Italian tennis really started. I would think, right? Fognini, maybe? No, I think Berrettini really. No, maybe. Oh, what a return. Inside in. Berrettini on the run, just couldn't get the forehand over the net. Yeah, I mean, even though just looking at that last message again from Ozan Kabak, even though it was closed, he started to deal with the clay court surface. And oh, he hits his forehand out. Cross court, that was so close. Another breakpoint opportunity for Arnaldi. Great hardcore player. I saw him win the Occitanie, Occitanie tournament in Montpellier. That was indoor. Back to juice. That was good pressure from Berrettini. And oof, there were moments there I just thought, oh yeah. He just didn't keep it going for long enough. But man, when he struck those ground strokes, backhand, forehands, he was destined to win that tournament. That's the one that Atrofis played. He didn't have a great round. Yeah, and Pesci Pericard, he got hit in the eye. Oh, I still remember that. Oof. Andrea Seppi. Yeah. Yeah. I liked his game. He was underrated. I didn't really see a lot of him. What? What beautiful tennis from these two. And yet another breakpoint opportunity. So off the serve, straight away drop shot. Berrettini scoops it beautifully wide, across court, over the lowest part of the net. Arnaldi's so quick, man. This guy is quick. First time I'm watching a full match of him playing, and I just hear everyone speaking so highly of him. Forehand drive, volley in the net. Missed. That was a mishead. Apologize from Arnaldi. Even though Berrettini got a 3-love lead, just seems like now Arnaldi is getting a hold of the set. Doesn't mean he's going to win it or come back, but that must be a little bit worrying now for Berrettini. He would have liked that last game to have gone a lot easier, especially that was his service game. Slice out wide. Wow, thunderous forehand return. Big backhand cross court. Arnaldi trying to get it back, sliding on the backhand side. Can only hit the ball long. That was very aggressive play. First serve is good down the middle of the court. Not a bad forehand return. Oh, what a slice from Berrettini down the line. Trying to go big with the forehand down the line. And he hit in the net. Berrettini. Arnaldi, big first serve down the middle of the court. 209 kilometers per hour. The line back and return, high and long. Hello, hello. Kick out wide, double and back and returns too short. Beautiful drop shot. That's insane touch from Arnaldi. Oh, wow. My goodness. Slice out wide, forehand return, blasted at Arnaldi, incredible. Oh, I thought for a second the forehand volley went out. It didn't need to be so close. He knows that. Oh man, good player, good player. I see what everyone's talking about. Yeah, tough one now. Berrettini got a good lead, but I think he needs to somehow find a way of coming to the net as often as possible. I like how this 25-year-old is playing. Arnaldi knows what he's doing. So we got Zverev, Menchik. Kobili is waiting for the winner out of this one. Whoa. Kids playtime. I do like Berrettini's wins. Still has that one break to his advantage. Berrettini, good first serve down the middle. Downhand backhand return. Oof, just long. 204 kilometers per hour first serve. Average first serve speed. Berrettini 201. Arnaldi 182 kilometers per hour. First serve down the middle of the court. That's a short return. Arnaldi guesses the wrong way. Inside out forehand winner. 30 love. First serve in the net. It's a good position to stand. Arnaldi's far back. Reminds me a lot of Sasha Zverev. Just getting the return in, building it up, and now he moves forward just half a meter away from the baseline. The rally begins. Berrettini saying that it's not a problem with his mind in a sense when it comes to playing. He just has this issue about his own physicality. Can he stay fit? Right now, it's not having a real effect on the long rallies, and it looks like that's what Arnaldi's trying to push for. Now he's being aggressive inside the baseline. Return right at Berrettini. Inside our forehand. Misses the inner tram line. Hey, Mike, who will be... Whoa. Who... Oh, I don't understand this question. I think Kids Playtime, you're trying to ask me like who I think will be in the final if Zverev beats Menchik. Oh, leaning back. That was not a good forehand. Well, Arnaldi is impressing me. I know how good Kabali is. He only dropped his second set in this tournament against Oger Aliassim, the first one. Arnaldi's can see it. He's happy to play it. Forehand slice down the line. Backhand volley. Oh, in the net. And it's 3-all. Good approach. Was something putting him off? The light? Oh. Well, then respect to Arnaldi, because that looked deliberate. That looked deliberate with a forehand down the line. And maybe the ball or the light was right from the stadium lights. Right behind the ball. I saw technically there was some foot movement there. Maybe he moved too early. Oh my. Hi, what? Sorry, how do we call you? Huh? 15. Ozan Kabak. Thoughts on Serena coming out of retirement to play with Mboko in London Queen's Club? I can't believe what she's trying to do. Snowdrops. Hi, WAP? Sorry, how do we call you? What is Berrettini doing with that volley? Oh, wow, yeah. I mean, the racket must move from high to low, but that was just mistimed. It could have been the light. Really, I think that seems to be the main factor. Forehand return goes long. Connected nicely with that forehand. Serena should enjoy her retirement and stay home. Now that's a good statement right there. I feel the same way. It's 44 years old. She's been out for a while. Backhand slice into the net. Arnaldi moving. Berrettini from the backhand to the forehand, back to the backhand side. I don't know how much Berrettini likes to use that backhand slice. I mean, who will be the unbeatable player? I can always come out of retirement. That's not a problem. The problem is that the quality of tennis is not going to be great, and she's older. I mean, is she watching? Was she watching her sister Venus in Indian Wells and all the other tournaments? Constantly getting, constantly getting wild cards into the main draws of Masters tournaments. I mean, her ranking is like, I think her ranking is like 600, if I'm not mistaken, something like that in the world, and she just keeps getting wild cards. I mean, there are players that are 200 or 100 in the world who are struggling from tournament to tournament financially, and they don't even get that opportunity to get into a qualifying round. Hi, looping tennis right now. Matteo's trying to go big with his forehand. Berrettini, they're both Matteo's. Forehand sliced down line. Oh, drop shot from Berrettini. Oh, wow. Arnaldi has got something special going right now. That was exquisite. So Berrettini was talking about being patient, waiting for the right moment, but Arnaldi is playing so mature. There's a different style of tennis, but the vibe I'm getting from Arnaldi reminds me of Menchik yesterday. And there's something restless about Berrettini. He's trying to get focused and he's mumbling to himself. It's like he's trying too hard almost, and Arnaldi is just in the moment, and it worked in the beginning to get that 3-love lead. But the way I see it now, Arnaldi is he's really getting a hold of this match right now. His defense is unreal. He's so fast, man. Which Italian is going to win here? Well, that's what I put out in the poll for everyone to vote. I have hopes. I have hopes. Oof, it is pouring down with rain in Paris. I wonder if they hear it. Surely they hear it. What's happening? Rain's hitting that roof. But yeah, back to Berrettini, Arnaldi. I want Berrettini to do well. I think his injuries have set him back so much, and I mean, gosh, it's like, what is he? 105? What's his ranking? 105 in the world. Arnaldi's 104, and he's playing like he's a top 10 player. Arnaldi. Return clips the top of the net, goes in, and then he was looking for angle, but found the net instead. It's incredible how well Arnaldi is moving. He spent 4.5 hours more on court than Berrettini, and he's defending like it's easy. I know, just by looking at these first 7 games, I think Arnaldi is going to win it. Gosh, every shot he plays. I mean, just that backhand as well. Did he intend he do that? Was that his intention? But it was so classy. Just locked it down the line onto Berrettini's forehand right in the corner. Placement is fantastic. Drop shots. His movement, that's what's special about this 25-year-old. I think his movement is fantastic. Oh, and Berrettini is just hitting too many unforced errors now. Go back a few years, and I think Berrettini would have put that away easy. Yeah, it was an easy forehand. Should have been forehand unforced errors till now. 11 for Berrettini and 2 for Arnaldi. Which Italian's going to win here? There's a good first serve. Needs more of those. 206 kilometers per hour. The women's side, Kuschuk and Andreeva are the only popular girls left to win it. Yeah, I mean, I predicted that semi-final already back in the fourth round. I saw it leading to that moment, and yeah, now what's going to happen? Or at least not now, but tomorrow. You know what I mean? Berrettini firing that forehand. Arnaldi getting everything back. Jeez, what a slice from Berrettini. Inside in, forehand in the net. I mean, it just seems like everything that Berrettini can do, Arnaldi can do the same. That slice was incredible. And yeah, now there's no second guessing. Now there's no second guessing, right? Ozan Kabak, you were saying it seems like, yeah, he's in two minds. Now he's flowing, he's in the moment. Wow, he's standing so far back. Just like Zverev. Wow. What a serve. So much bounce. Even Arnaldi he managed to guess the right way. Arnaldi started the match nervous, but has really settled in now. Slice out wide. Beautiful inside out forehand. What a backhand down the line from Arnaldi. Able to switch it up. Good backhand down the line again. Wrong footing. Berrettini slicing his forehand. Oh, I think he missed it. I think he missed it. Arnaldi called it. Or, or what? Oh, yeah. That was just out. Millimeters behind the baseline. And yet another break point. My goodness, Berrettini. Oh, it looked further away on clay. Hawkeye, probably put a human hair between that mark and the baseline. Big moment here. Great first serve. Inside out forehand from Berrettini, trying to cause problems here. Sliced down the line, beautifully played, executed deep in the court. Arnaldi tries a drop shot. He reads Berrettini well, tries to scoop it cross court with angle. The way Menchik won match point yesterday against Fonseca. It's just the net tape was in the way. Oof. Good serve out wide, forehand return, high and long. Advantage Berrettini. He will be trouble for Zverev. Yeah. Arnaldi, well, I mean, he's been around for some time. Doesn't have the greatest ranking. He's had some excellent results, but it's not very consistent. I think he would admit that, yeah, this is his favorite surface. This is the type of surface he would have grown up on. But I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, he's Italian. He's a good player. He's playing fantastic tennis right now. I think Berrettini was really overpowering Arnaldi in the first three games, and those long rallies have helped Arnaldi. I believe it's helped him to get a feeling for this match. Unforced errors are all coming from Berrettini as he hits a forehand in the net, trying to wrong foot his fellow countryman. What the heck is going on with Sexy Matteo? They're both called Matteo, but just because you put sexy in front of his name, we all know who you're talking about. It's like he just stole all the good looks from every Italian man. Honestly, like. Then, yeah, please God, just give me one weapon on the tennis court. Okay, forehand. Okay, thank you. Give me all the good looks, everything, and a forehand. What was that? We will have a guaranteed Italian in the finals. Correct. Forehand slice cross court goes into the tram lines. And this is going to hurt Berrettini because it just feels as if even having such good serving statistics, playing performance, it's his best shot thus far. He's struggling. He's really struggling with his service games right now. Naldi's got very interesting routine when he's returning. And then even he's tapping the ground and he's playing with the ground and I don't know. He's doing funny things there. Anyway, backhand return inside in, backhand cross court, very soft, very tame from Matteo, finding good length down the middle of the court. Starting to blast it with more power with his forehand, double and backhand in the net. The way it's going right now, I think Arnaldi's going to win this. Breakpoint opportunities. Arnaldi 8, Berrettini 2. That's a good point. Yeah, Remesis, look at that face. Just look at that face. If he was not going to be a tennis player, my goodness, was he going to be a model? That's a long service game. Just gone past 9.5 minutes. Deuce number 5. But you're right, Ozan Kabak. His movement is being exposed right now, and he's struggling. That drop shot was too high. Slice forehand winner down the line. Mr. Torres, I hope Schneider or Chwalinska surprises us and wins the tournament for a change. Wow. Just looking at the women's game, wouldn't that be incredible? Oh, I cannot see that. I mean, when it comes to that semi-final between Kushchuk and Andreeva, I'm leaning towards Kushchuk. She hasn't lost a match on clay. She's only played 2 tournaments, and this one's still alive. She's played Madrid and yeah, and now it's currently Roland Garros. Oh wow! Oh wow! It's he's so I'm just looking at this point now from Arnaldi blasting his forehand, starting with a return. And yeah, he's saving his energy. And he has to probably spend more time on court, but maybe that's his tactic. I thought that's what Fonseca was doing. Yeah, I saw that as well. Was that a foot fault? Oh, so that was it. I thought it was like a let or he hit it out or something. It was served down the middle of the court. Kick down the middle. Inside in forehand goes long. Now, the way that Berrettini is playing reminds me of what happened in Rome. Arnaldi is solid. He's defending well. This is that type of point that he needs to. This is the type of point he needs to be aggressive, but maybe he doesn't want to. Maybe he's trying to break down Berrettini mentally, physically as well. Point by point, keep it going, keep it going. Serve and volley winner. Oh gosh, now that's reminding me of how Rublev could have actually won Barcelona against Atrofis. He just had to keep going out wide with the first serve and volleying into the open court. Decided to change his tactic back then. That was before Madrid. Remesis. He's so handsome. Sexy Mateo. I concur, my friend. I concur. My goodness, how easy life would be. Ooh, that's a bad miss from Berrettini, and he's probably feeling it now. Incredible, man. 13 minutes, the service game. Well, at least Berrettini can still smile. Like we said about, was it Potapova? Or was it Kalinskaya? That even if they lose, they still have their looks. They lost the match, but they're not going to lose their looks. Oh, wow. Ace down the middle of the court. Turn into the net. Advantage Berrettini. And there's no break after this game. Arnaldi has to serve. Claudio Cantarini. Let's remember that they are also world champions. Oh, Azzurri. Forza Azzurri. Inside our forehand from Arnaldi. Again, wrong footing Berrettini. I think this would be Italian, huh? Ricordiamoci, ci sono anche campioni del mondo. Forza, Azzurri. Juice number 9. Or, as Ozan says, 200. It's just like goes on and on and on. That's why I say juice points are creepy. The players don't get it easily. No, winner by 2. It's like a tiebreak. It's a sudden death way of playing. Backhand slice into the net from Arnaldi. And yet another advantage. Creeping up to 16 minutes now. Serve out wide in the trams. Arnaldi going very offensive. First he was standing at least 6 meters back. Now he's standing probably a couple of centimeters. Oh, now he's on the baseline, returning cross court. Great slice. And it didn't bounce. Berrettini finally holds his game. No breaks. Gosh, what fight. I like it. I think it can be. It's tactical. There's a mental battle going on. The fact that Arnaldi took Berrettini so far. Were there 9 deuces? So that was like 20 points. I mean, there's so many games packed into that, but it's like a chess game mentally, but then you're what Arnaldi's doing to Berrettini, he's draining his energy because the serve takes so much energy. Great serve out wide, forehand return into the net. I actually think that hit the side post first. I don't like the idea of sudden death. Oh, sudden death points. That freaks me out. Maybe I'm just so used to juice add. Ooh, that was a weird forehand, complete mishit from Arnaldi. Maybe he's also feeling tired. This is the first serve. Kick down the middle of the court. Drop shot from Arnaldi. Berrettini gets it. He plays a drop shot. Lob over Berrettini's head. Beautifully placed. And this should be an easy smash winner. How did he play that? Pushed it over net. Yeah, that was an unreal lob. Wow. Oh, that was like a coaching movement to finish that point off. I'm playing with very small kids. That's what I'll do. Just push it over the net. Ace out wide, 40-15. You see, and this is a bit scary now because if Arnaldi wins the next point, he's really sending a message to Berrettini. And it just looks like Arnaldi's more comfortable in winning his service games. Berrettini's already just had a marathon of a service game, but there's been previous ones, mainly juice adds back and forth. And that all I just feel like that falls then in line with Arnaldi winning in the end. If it's going to be 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets. Berrettini return is out. It's the one weakness in his game thus far. Getting too warm here. Cold in the Netherlands. Cold. It's cold. Raining all day. I had to give a lesson today in the rain, but then it stopped. Arnaldi has unreal lobs that just beacon on the baseline. I have a feeling Arnaldi's going to break now. He's had a lot of practice. I mean, Berrettini's getting first serves in, Arnaldi's getting everything back. Smart player, Arnaldi, where he's treating the first return. Good first serve down the middle. Arnaldi managed to get it back. He's just standing so far. Yeah, Berrettini second guessing now to move forward. Stays back. Backhand slice, cross court. Inside out forehand from Arnaldi. They're in the backhand cross court duel. Inside in forehand this time from Berrettini. Chasing onto the forehand side. This forehand on the run is weak. He's having problems, Berrettini. Struggling on that side. Looks like a first serve let. Yeah, as he stepped a little further away from the line. Oh, he's getting awfully close. I think the cameraman was doing that on purpose. Oh, that's a weak forehand in the net. I think Arnaldi's got Berrettini where he wants him. Not only in this game, or now that we're at the end of the set, just feels as though the 30-year-old doesn't have any more options. Wow. Beautiful ace down the middle of the court. Maybe Arnaldi, I was watching Berrettini. Maybe he stepped first to his right, thinking Berrettini was going to go out wide. They have to. I say they because Zverev does the same. He stands so far back when returning. Is there a definite height difference there? Wow, yeah, probably good 13, 14 centimeters difference. Good first serve out wide, double and back and return in the net. Senor. First serve clips the top of the net and misses the service block. Kick was short, but it didn't have to be deep. Arnaldi standing far back on their return. Backhand cross-court duel. Good inside-out forehand. Arnaldi getting everything back, but with power. Inside in forehand from Arnaldi, putting pressure on Berrettini. Slicing that forehand nicely into the middle of the court. Another inside in. Oh, Berrettini struggling. Arnaldi coming to the net, backhand volley down the line. The lob goes over the head of... Oh, what a winner. Now that is different. That is different. Running onto the forehand side, I thought, oh, here we go again. Berrettini had a little trick up his sleeve. Instead of going for the clear passing shot, he went for the lob. And with topspin, no ways Arnaldi's going to chase that down. Maybe on hard court, but not on clay. Oh, badly Berrettini needs this. Kids' playtime's like, please, no juice add, no juice add. Kick onto the backhand. Beautiful return down the line. Oh, good movement from Berrettini. Oh, that was so weak. What happened there? Just ran out of steam or something. Sliced the first forehand. Was slightly wrong-footed. Came back. But he was there and then just completely deflated. No energy. That's what it looked like. Here we go again. Another juice add game. How many chances does Arnaldi need? Let first serve. Again, huge net cord, missing the service block completely. I'm going to keep my eye on Arnaldi now. What's he going to do with his movement? Yeah, he's picking a side. He goes around the backhand, forehand, returning to the middle of the court. Huge forehand cross court from Berrettini. Oh, but he has to stay again behind Bet. Wow, what a monster forehand winner down the line. And second game point. Already had a 40-30. First advantage now for the Italian stallion. Serve down the middle of the court. Return clips the top of the net. Two slices cross court. Inside out forehand from Berrettini. Putting pressure on. Again inside out. And I think that was a double bounce. It's 5-all. So no break to win the set. Wow. It's over an hour. My goodness. If every set is going to be like this, which I think it's happened so often in Arnaldi's games. 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, it's going to be like 1:30, 2 in the morning. Has Berrettini ever won a major? No. No. I don't know. Has he been? He's never been to a final? No, Wimbledon. Was he a Wimbledon final? Is he a finalist in Wimbledon? Berrettini? I think so. I recall him being in the final. But other hardcore tournaments, maybe semis, maybe quarters. So forehand, Arnaldi chips his backhand in the net. There we go. Yes. And it was quite easy, wasn't it? I think it was 3 sets. But Berrettini played really well. Wow, surprise attack from Arnaldi. Beautiful backhand volley winner down the line. Oh, wow. You know your history. Does Berrettini win every major? Oh, yeah. Well, no, I mean, look, they're very different as well. I mean, Berrettini's won 10 career titles. Zverev has won 24. There's ATP finals involved, a few masters. And this time the backhand slice goes out from Berrettini. Missing the first serve down the middle of the court, 191 kilometers per hour. Kick out wide, back and return, opening up the court, inside in forehand. In the tram lines, Doesn't look comfortable, Berrettini. At times when he's hitting his forehand, he's leaning back. It tells me that contact point's not in the right place, too close to him. I mean, it can happen, but especially, yeah, he built up the point in such a way that he opened up that channel, pulling Arnaldi out wide on his backhand. Made sense, and then he had his forehand. Oh, what a first return. Lob goes out, and it's 6-5. Yes, I'm definitely right. Who did this juice rule? I don't know, but I think the concept is win by 2. You have to win by 2 points when it's evens. It's the same with tie breaks. You know, it's 6-all. You've played maximum amount of games, and now you have to play a tie break. First to 7, win by 2. By 2 points. It's just how the sport is. That's how it works. Yet again, another tough game. It would be very interesting if Berrettini can sweep through this next one quickly. Just before tie break. I'll give him a little more confidence. Slice out wide, return hard into the middle of the court, backhand slice from Arnaldi. Inside in forehand from Berrettini is in. It's a short ball. He's going to attack the net down the line with a forehand. Not a bad lob. But I think this match... Oh my gosh. Oh, I think Berrettini panicked for a second. Arnaldi, insane. Defending. Just came out second best there. Into the backhand. Beautiful return from Arnaldi. What a slice down the line from Berrettini. Forehand in the net. Again, sliding out wide this time. Surely Arnaldi feels that. Second serve points played. Berrettini 25. Arnaldi 10. Yeah. Great serve out wide. Lob comes up. Smash onto the backhand of Arnaldi. It must be a drop shot. Oh, in the net, Berrettini. Wow. I'm just so impressed with the way Matteo Arnaldi is defending. Oh, was he trying to be too perfect? Yeah. Berrettini probably feels he needs to aim for the lines. This one I had to skim the net. Big first serve down the middle of the court, return into the net. Big pressure moment now. Very strange ritual. Arnaldi when he's returning. Inside out forehand in the net. My goodness, an hour and 13 minutes. This first set is still going. What a serve out wide. Oh my gosh, what a return. Another lob goes up. This time it goes out. And it's deuce. Good serve out wide. Berrettini decides to stay back. Beautiful forehand onto the backhand of Arnaldi. Lob goes up again. Smash down the line. Winners, 18 winners for Berrettini, 9 for Arnaldi. What a first serve down the middle of the court. Putting pressure on Arnaldi. Oh my word, how he got that on the feet of the oncoming Berrettini. Phenomenal. It's almost so predictable. What's going to happen? Wow. Yeah, my coach when I was a junior would be saying, no man's land. Too slow. Too slow to the net. That was a great counter puncher forehand from Arnaldi. Second serve. Kick into the backhand. He's trying to get into Berrettini's backhand side. There we go. Backhand slice cross court. Inside in from Arnaldi. Forces Berrettini to run again on that forehand. And he can't find the line. Can't find the court. He's really struggling with that forehand. And it's a second set point for Matteo Arnaldi. Simple pattern plays now I can see what needs to be implemented. He needs to get it onto Berrettini's backhand side, pull him out wide, and then just play it hard and aggressive. Oof, almost an ace out wide. And then just play hard aggressive onto Matteo's forehand. If Berrettini's forehand. If Berrettini's slicing his forehand, it's good. Wow, what a kick. Inside out forehand is out. First set. Is over. Wow. 76 minutes. Oh, what to make of this set. Definitely some things are standing out. The defense is incredible from Arnaldi, the 25-year-old. His returning game is absolutely fantastic. He's neutralizing, 50% of the points is neutralizing Berrettini's serve. And that's just enough to make that difference. And look, he got the break, the most important break, to win the set. And he gets to start the second set on serve. What else? What else are positive standouts? I guess this really means how how tough he is mentally. Berrettini is now leaving the court. But it really shows how mentally tough Arnaldi is. Net play was good, didn't get to use it too often. As the match progressed, in the beginning there was some fantastic touches. Drop shots were also there. Is that something he's going to bring back to the match? Oh, okay. Arnaldi also wants to take a break, but both players can't leave at the same time. I think that's what it looked like. I'm just looking at... That is crazy. I mean, that's an interesting statement, because it's so crazy that Arnaldi has spent 4.5 hours, 4 hours and 31 minutes longer on court than Berrettini, and it could be the fatigue factor. That's these unforced errors, unnecessary unforced errors. I mean, that last point that was should have been a standard inside-out forehand, and he found the tram lines instead. Arnaldi is definitely another thing that's standing out, controlling the long rallies. Even when he's defending, it just always feels, as long as he can keep Berrettini back, it always feels like he's gonna turn it around at some point. It's the short rallies that Berrettini is really owning. For Matteo Berrettini, though, inconsistent, and the way the set has gone, if he continues like that, I see Arnaldi winning in 3 sets. This might be his easiest match of the tournament. Difference in personalities as well. There's something calm, relaxed. He's more in the moment. Arnaldi, Berrettini is trying to stay focused and stay pumped and positive. It's maybe a little bit more forced, not insanely, but serve has been big, but at the same time he's been broken too many times. He's been serving more points than Arnaldi. So, yeah, that's where it's the surface that the big servers, they do have a problem. They would wish, Berrettini would wish to be on a hard court, although probably for his knees is not great. Or his ankles. Okay, so Arnaldi's not going to step off the court. I thought for a second that's what he was having a word with the chair umpire about. Get the second set started. Oh, did he hit the line? Oh, wow. Inside in backhand return. He had to do something there. It was played right into his body. Played Berrettini. Can we talk about Alcaraz? How bad is his injury? I mean, I haven't heard much, to be honest. I haven't heard a lot. What's going on since he's pulled out of Wimbledon? Um, I just have a feeling that that's an indication he's going to need surgery. That's my feeling. Back and slice cross court from Berrettini. Back and down the line, wasn't quite in the right position. Arnaldi hitting it long, love 30. Oof, almost an ace down the middle of the court. 199 kilometers per hour, the wrong side of the line. Kick on the backhand. Second return wasn't too bad. Berrettini hoisting up in the air. I don't think it's going to make it over the net. First serve, out wide, one and backhand in the net. 206 kilometers per hour. Very interesting technique when it comes to the serve. He has to retake his ritual, starting with a ball toss. Defensive block. That's not going to work well for Berrettini. Beautiful forehand winner from Arnaldi. Kick it wide, serve and volley attempt. Whoa, what a winner. I think Arnaldi could have played the volley though. Let it go. So this time on the run, Berrettini didn't go down the line. He went cross court. He had the volley. He let it go. The ball was coming to his forehand side. He was going to play it, and then he just went and flew past his racket. Gotta know that Berrettini, he thrashes that ball with so much topspin. Here's a bit of advice. Whenever in doubt, always play the volley. Just play it. Backhand cross court duel. Nice depth from Arnaldi. Don't know why he's apologizing. Forehand in the net from Berrettini. Didn't feel that he clipped the net at any point. Yeah. I was just thinking about the last question here. Can we talk about Alcaraz's injury? Maybe someone else knows a little bit in the chat about what's happening with Carlos Alcaraz and his wrist injury. Forehand in the net. Arnaldi holds his service game. Pink sky at night. Shepherd's delight. Yeah, I saw that. There's some weird things between the ball boys. If you've managed to watch any of this tennis, they get so close to one another and then they roll with force on the ground to the next kid if it doesn't have any balls. And in this one, like the kid didn't catch it and it just ricocheted off his shoe and then right into his nose, I think. Weird technique and rules. First serve in the net. Kick out wide into the forehand. Heavy forehand top spin. Oh, he's staying too far back though. Yeah. My goodness. Yeah. Arnaldi stands too far back after the return. Almost bounced twice. Running onto the backhand side. One hand backhand lob. Oh, bounced so short. Berrettini came forward, smashed it, slam dunked it into the ground. First serve down the middle of the court is chipped back very tamely. Inside out forehand from Berrettini. Goes long and wide. It's definitely part of Arnaldi's game plan is to keep defending. Again, a short return. Berrettini decides not to come forward. Inside out forehand. Clips the line. Again, inside out. Backhand volley drop shot from Berrettini is so good. Bounces twice. 30-15. Wow, what a kick. What a return from Arnaldi. Beautiful drop shot from Berrettini. Magical point. From the ad side, that kick was incredible. I thought even the ball toss was so far behind him. And then Arnaldi played his backhand return around the post. An exquisite touch from Berrettini to finish the point off. Ooh, double fault. He was falling to his left again. I think he's trying to get more kick, more bounce through that ball toss. Feels very extreme all of a sudden these last couple of points. What a return cross court. And Berrettini hits his forehand out that was going right into his body the whole time. Wow. What a winner from Arnaldi. Short return. It almost feels like it's on purpose now to bring Berrettini forward. Inside out forehand approach and then sliding on the backhand side. That shot just had Carlos Alcaraz written all over it. The feeling of that winner. Inside in, forehand goes out. Arnaldi gets the break. Oh, oh no. This might be the easiest match for Arnaldi. I see 3 sets. He's a tactical genius right now how he's playing. Points won in defense, 42% for Arnaldi, 24% for Berrettini. Good serve out wide. What a return. First return. Aggressive onto the backhand of Arnaldi. Couldn't get his... Oh! Arnaldi hit the net. I see now the return was long. Fortunately, I thought he timed it so well. I thought he got it in. Sorry for all the Berrettini fans. Berrettini wrong-footed. Good slice. Cross-court. Inside in forehand from Arnaldi. There's definitely a longest rally right now. Berrettini this time gets the forehand down the line, surely. Yes. First time that was a neutral rally from the baseline. Berrettini has won it. Let first serve. Good body serve, double hand backhand return. Goes long. And it wasn't quick. It was placed perfectly. Almost felt that when Berrettini returned with the two hands, that the racket was kind of angled. Instead of being like this, it was up here in the body. First serve in the net. Double fault, kick into the net. Big pressure point now. Probably more for Berrettini. But Arnaldi might be feeling it now. Just it's his first serve in the net. Needs to get the second serve in. Very aggressive onto the forehand. Forehand return in the net. No. Arnaldi's been defending well. Passing shots are great. Unforced errors from Berrettini's side. He's losing the crucial points. That was unnecessary. Kick out wide to the backhand. Good return from Berrettini. Oh, I would say that's an unforced error from Arnaldi. Backhand down the line into the net. Wow. Oh, I thought that was in. First serve just missed the middle line. What a second serve. Forehand cross-court duel turns into a backhand cross-court duel. Oh, good backhand down the line from Berrettini. It's short. Inside out forehand. Winner from Berrettini. And he has a break point. What does Arnaldi have up his sleeve? Can he get out of the situation? All of a sudden, he's missing those first serves. Second serve kick onto the backhand. Good backhand down the line, landing on the line. Whoa, what a forehand cross-court from Berrettini. Changing the spin and the height and the speed of the ball. Keeping it on Arnaldi's backhand side, who plays a high moon ball out. Back-to-back breaks. Wow, that's a bit of a surprise. Arnaldi just switched off there at the end. Berrettini's not out of it just yet. But there have been patterns. I was looking at Arnaldi's last two matches against TFO, against Cognion, winning the first set, losing the second and third set, and winning in 5. And look at Tsitsipas. That's that match. That was 4-setter. 4-setter, okay. Arnaldi won the first set 7-6. And then lost the second 7-5, came back to win 6-3, 6-2. Tsitsipas is definitely going to be falling further down the ranking list. He took on the Dutchman, Griekspoor, Talon Griekspoor. Oh, here. So, that's a pity. I don't know what this means. But Berrettini has stepped off court. It's a medical timeout. And this might be upsetting Arnaldi a bit. I can't hear anything, so I'm just trying to make sense of what's going on. But Berrettini left with 2 officials. It's indicated on the screen as well that it's a medical timeout. He had a longish break after the first set. Can you tell who Arnaldi's talking to right now? Oh, okay. So he's not walking up to his coach, but they're having a talk, chat with one another from distance. What could it be with Berrettini? Could be really anything. So it was his only match where he lost the first set. Arnaldi was against Griekspoor. That was the first set tiebreak, 11-9 for the Dutchman. And then thereafter, Arnaldi came back to win 6-3, 7-6, 6-3. Should be a couple of minutes left in this medical timeout. Maybe we're going to see something here. Inner groin. And the left leg. Berrettini did something. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. This guy is injury prone. Injury prone. And on the opposite side of the court, Arnaldi has spent so much more time, probably I would say an equivalent to a full 5-setter extra on court, is moving so well. But Arnaldi he seems restless now, he seems annoyed. Such an interesting... I mean, everyone's interesting. That's great about tennis and sport and life in general. But that routine, his return routine, Arnaldi, it's like he's writing messages on the court to remind himself what to do. It's the first return, for example. I don't know. He's always... I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's trying to level something out or clear something up, but it would be funny to get some insight on that. And then just before his serving, he's always tapping his racket with a frame. He's tapping like this on the ground. I mean, if Arnaldi also has any insight to what this medical timeout is about, what's hurting with Berrettini, if he's feeling extreme pain, he needs to keep Berrettini moving. Find opportunities, play those drop shots. I mean, Berrettini's going to feel it himself. If it's his left leg, that's it off his serve. Most of his weight is going to be that left leg. He's now back on court. And he will start serving. Yeah, what type of movements are going to hurt him on that left leg? I mean, that's part of it as well, right? I mean, knowing that he has this injury in the inner groin area. That's probably why he's using that backhand slice so often, Berrettini. So he's not going outwards with that open stance, with the left leg going out, because it'll tweak it, he'll feel it more. What Arnaldi does when he's defending on the backhand. Well, the rally started, Arnaldi straight away wrong-footed. $15 love. First serve in the net. 172 kilometers per hour. Kick onto the forehand. Inside out forehand return. Backhand cross court from Berrettini. Another inside out forehand. Inside in now. Whoa, what a slice. Defense from Berrettini. Ooh, forehand in the net. A little sloppy from Arnaldi. Might be feeling a bit cold. A medical timeout. The time difference without playing a point was over 6 minutes. Would have cooled down a little bit. Slice out wide. That's a short return. Oh, that should be an easy forehand volley winner for Berrettini. And it is. Good body serve. Drop shot for Berrettini. Very well executed. And it's 2-all. Going on serve. Thomas Enquist. Who remembers that player? The Swede. That's the first love game. First love game in the match. Berrettini winning 4 points in a row in his service game. New balls. Kick onto the backhand. That's down the middle of the court. Big forehand cross court. Berrettini. Great forehand. Ooh. What a backhand winner. But what stood out was how slow, but there was no acceleration from Berrettini to get out of that forehand corner. He did blast his forehand quite hard, but the movement to his backhand, to his backhand side rather, was delayed. It was a bit slow. Missed the first serve out wide. Kick down the middle of the court. Berrettini got around his backhand, probably needed a little more space. But he slammed his forehand return halfway down the net. Good first serve, return. Wow, what a forehand winner down the line. 2 love games, 1 in a row. All right. That's 1 apiece for each of these players. Yeah, medical timeout just maybe changed the dynamics of this match. Bit of a change-up, I must say. Those players winning their games to love. Good serving, weak returning from the opponents. Just have a feeling though this is fine for Arnaldi. He will take it through to the end of the set and then maybe turn it up a bit. I don't doubt Berrettini is going to play with force and power and try to do the same, keep the points short now, especially now that he's got serve. Looks like he's getting into a rally, clips the top of the net, and it doesn't roll over to the other side. It stays on his side. Good first serve down the middle of the court. That was a tough first return to deal with. 15 all. Good return cross court. Ooh, weird. That was a weird foot movement, footwork from Berrettini. Trying to stay upbeat. Missed the kick serve out wide. Second serve kick onto the backhand. Inside in forehand from Berrettini. And Arnaldi misses his forehand down the line. Slice out wide. Heavy topspin forehand return. Pushes Berrettini back. Shaking of the head left and right from Berrettini. Gifting break point opportunity now for his fellow countryman. I wonder if he's looking slow. His first steps are just not quite there. He might be covering it up, hiding this feeling, whatever happened with his left leg. Forehand in the net. Four two. Now for Arnaldi with serve. Oh man, as much as the forehand has been a weapon for Berrettini, it's let him down big time. Which Italian will progress to the semi-finals. Many voted for Berrettini, 62%. 38% have faith in Arnaldi. Tell you, it's. I mean, they're right there with one another with rankings. Arnaldi is one position in front of Berrettini, 104 in the world. Berrettini, 105. Both players are going to move up the ranking list after this. Backhand slice in the net. It's just gone flat. It's just gone flat. This reminds me of what happened in Rome. Where did what? Inside out forehand from Berrettini. It's a long rally. It's been going on for a bit. Good forehand cross court from Arnaldi. Berrettini's under pressure now. Running to the backhand side. Oh, was that good? Inside out forehand winner from Arnaldi. You know what? Kids playtime. Write in. I think you should write your messages in Ethiopian, and then it'll change it to English because I'm struggling to understand what you're trying to write here. I mean, something about Carlos's injury. I mean, it could be serious. I said already. Oh, beautiful play. No. Oh. Berrettini's limping now. Oh, man. I think the inevitable is coming. I think the team is telling him to quit. Oh, he's quitting. Oh, he's totally going to quit. He's totally going to quit. Oh, my word. I think he's going to start crying. Oh, shame, man. I'm even getting emotional watching this. Oh, there's no chance now. I mean, oh, shame. The camera just can't. It's just absolutely glued to Berrettini's face, trying to get any emotion. You could see the gloss going over his eyes. He knows he's done. That was not good, those last 2 points. There's no, if that's genuine, if that's absolutely genuine, and he's not trying to do like a Joker, Novak Djokovic type thing or something, I don't know, then he's done. I think he's just trying to make sense of this right now, or deal with this situation, but I think he's going to give the hand. Still sitting down. Chair umpire's called time. He needs to know his own body. It's his own body, but this guy has had the most unlucky career. I can imagine the whole stadium is like, come on, push. And now Arnaldi is going back to his seat. Oh no. Oh man. That's it. Oh, it's sad, man. It's making me sad. I'm not going to be doing the crowd. It's there's nothing to cheer about. That is a pity. And Arnaldi progresses through to the next round because Berrettini is injured. What a way to lose. Berrettini had to retire injured, and Arnaldi comes over to console him once again, just tapping him on his back. It seems like he's done. That's remarkable. Remarkable with all the stats out there. 13 hours Berrettini has played in this tournament. Arnaldi 17 hours and 42 minutes. And he's still standing, moving well. That's tough. That's really tough. And Berrettini just looks absolutely dazed. And saying sorry now to the crowds as he walks off very slow, trying to cover that limp, very slow. Oh, that's never nice. I mean, Arnaldi's going to be interviewed. What does he say? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me too. Because the guy had such high hopes. I mean, was it Remesis or someone else in the chat was saying that it was 2021. He got to the final of Wimbledon. I mean, he was at the top of his game, and yeah, it's around about that time that it all just started. It's something, always something with him. And I guess if I'm going to compare their physiques, maybe that's what the modern tennis player needs to look like, especially with men, is that they need to be be slimmer, skinnier. Um, Berrettini's very top heavy. When you look at him, he's got skinny legs and he's broad. He's big chest and arms. Yeah. I mean, maybe it looks nice, to look at and everything, but it's just too much. His legs are just taking too much strain. They carry so much of that muscle weight. Um, and maybe it just caught up to him. It just caught up to him. It's quarterfinal stages, 1.5 weeks he's been playing in this Grand Slam. Yeah, I mean, I don't know the exact injury, what happened, but it looked like it's a groin injury. The way that he went straight with the left hand onto his left up by his left leg. Um, and the last 2 points of the last service game, I think it was, or Berrettini was serving. As soon as it seemed like he was moving fine to the backhand side, but I can imagine when he's in the open stance position, open stance does the split step, and he has to move to his forehand. That's when he faltered, and it's just going to make it worse. And it was interesting because the cameraman then put the camera on Berrettini's team, and they were just doing this. They were doing this, like stop, stop, stop. You're done. You're done. Don't injure yourself. Don't make it worse. Um, yeah, that's it. Arnaldi is through to the semi-finals. If we're going to be a little bit upbeat, the tournament has to continue. Matteo Arnaldi will be taking on Flavio Cobolli in the semi-finals of Roland Garros. Is definitely going to be an Italian in the final again, but it's not going to be Yannick Sinner. Definitely not. Sad way to end this match. It's never ever nice to be victorious because someone had to pull out due to injury. But it's happened. Arnaldi's through to the next round. And he played tremendously well, I must say. Maybe it was part of his strategy as well to just keep rallying, knowing his own abilities. He seems fit. And this is going to help him out. I mean, he's been on court. Okay, yeah, it was 2 hours long. His quickest match. This is his quickest match of the tournament. Oh, yeah. Is it turning into the French Open or is this the Italian Open? No. So, from my side, thank you to everyone who was in the chat. Kids Playtime, thank you so much for being involved. Ozan Kabak, yes, he played centre back. Very interesting alias. Ramesis, #1 member of the Tennis Inside Out channel here on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. Mr. Torres was also there. And I think it was Chris. I think I remember seeing Chris as well. Probably in the beginning. Yes, Chris was also there. So, from my side, Arnaldi leads head-to-head with Cobolli 3-2. Wow. Yeah, don't look at the rankings. It's interesting, but when match day comes and they have to play against one another, who is going to be on form? It's going to really count. But both players, I must say, it's going to make for a fantastic semi-final, all Italian semi-final. And my pleasure, kids playtime. From my side, you know the drill. Look after yourself, look after everyone around you, and we'll see each other at the next live. Ciao for now.